All right, man. So, on a, you know, been on a little tear, lately. Cooking Jordan nights. You feel me? Gonna keep this up a little. See how long we gonna keep this up, man. Listen, Rick Bucher trying to be slick Bucher, trying to say that MJ's three-peat just means more. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that his three-peat means more because he's the one that three-peated because the three-peats on his resume. You know, not that he's the only one that did it. Because it's really only Phil Jackson that can three-peat in the modern era. If we want to be real, you know what I'm saying. It's with us over here with these mega facts been screaming the bells on for years and years. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you're gonna hear what he got to say, man. But man, how does your three-peat hold so much weight if it don't hold so much weight for Shaq? I mean, nobody says Shaq three-peat as like they talk about his domination of the game, because when you get down to who he three-peated against, it's not very lucrative. It's not very not all-time great teams. You know, when you talk about Shaq and who he went against in the finals, you cook the competition aspect of Jason Kidd was the best player, and you know shout out to AI, but even though he had Mutombo, he couldn't do anything with Shaq, even though he was a defensive player of the year, man. You know, Kobe in the back doing his thing. They couldn't hold the candle to these guys, man. I mean, listen, even though you know we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna get into what he said, man. This is crazy.
Thinking about this, knowing we're going to talk about it, this is the one element that we never talk about that I believe is overlooked in terms of what Jordan accomplished and what LeBron James did not, which is three-peats. Winning 3 times in a row. Colin, you've had kids. You know, 1 plus 1 isn't 2. Right. It's 4. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 isn't 3. 3 championships in a row is not anywhere comparable to winning 2 in a row.
Who did you do it against, though? You didn't do it against no champions. How the hell do you go to 6 finals and never face one champion? Who does that? Who's ever done that? You know? Who has ever done that in NBA history? How can you go to the chip that many times and you ain't never faced anybody that ever won? You know? It's I mean, come on, man. It's ridiculous.
Jordan did that twice.
Run it back.
Three-peated twice. The difficult isn't 3. 3 championships in a row is not anywhere comparable to winning 2 in a row. Michael Jordan did that twice. Three-peated twice. The difficulty of doing that and doing that staying in the same place.
He didn't. He quit, man. He quit. Like he literally left the game. Like literally quit the sport, man. You know, and he won two less games without him, and he tried to come back when the season was damn near over after he was practicing with him all season, and still got smacked. Tried to cheat the game coming back after everybody did the dirty work throughout the whole season. Everybody did all of the grind work. Everybody did all of the grit work. You know what I'm saying? He tried to come back and be the savior, and they did worse in the playoffs than when he was gone. You know? He did it twice and stayed in the same place. No, he didn't. And let me tell you something. Go where else? Go where else? Go where else? Where else was he gonna go? Where else? What other 55? Why not win? Why not join? What other 55 win team was he gonna join?
That's the great separation here. So I can see how
No, it
you were
ain't.
able to take pieces and make that comparison. And I'm glad that you did because it brought me to some other things to point up. But the actual construction of it, right. I can't go there with you, my friend. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine, man. I mean, but you made it a point to come and try and cook cow, cow herd on, what he said about Go James. And listen, we might get into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, for what? Like, Jordan Knights make it a point to try and say they fake Goat's legacy and don't even really have a point, you know? Jordan Knight talking points don't stand against reality when you're really cooking it, you know? That's what we over here for, man. Shout out to Rick Bucher, man. He tried, man. He tried. Put your three down, man. It don't mean a lot. Your beats zero. Matter of fact, keep that three up and let me and use that. We're gonna use that three sign as a zero sign, the O sign for your K, all right? Because you got zero champions in your three-peat, man. Come on, man. Zero champions in either three-peat, man. Yuck mouth, all right? For you to try and use that as a verification that your fake goat is a real goat, man. All right?